Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all of sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. Stephen Curry's out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Harden. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Jokic in at the center position.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
Here are the East All-Stars. Antetokounmpo passes to Boomer. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to LeBron.
Season, boy, how special has it been?
His talent, and when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
And typically a lot of shots go unchallenged in this game every year, especially early on, and that one, no exception.
Stolen by Harden. Jokic high post. And that one is off. Great tee that time from Giannis. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. Now, he was modest. He thinks the success he's had as a coach is because of the players he's gotten to work with this season. He said, I'm surrounded by talent. Guys who actually have to go out there on the court and get it done deserve the respect. And, Kevin, this is why so many of his players respect him.
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Curry with the three. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Irving passes to Boomer. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Jokic. The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws here tonight. Both free throws good from Boomer. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. James against Harden. Curry on the wing. Over Irving. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Harden. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
Curry's release is so quick. As a defender, you can't afford to give him any space. You can't lay off at all.
Passes it to Boomer. Back to Irving. The pass to Boomer. Shot clock at 6. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
Now, here's Doncic. Here's the three. That shot, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Leonard with the steal. Knocked loose. Ron right side. Pass to Boomer. To the middle. Little turnaround. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
You know, I think you're cooked the moment Antetokounmpo just gets the ball inside. I mean, he's got touch to go with his length and strength.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Jokic. It's deflected. Second shot opportunity. The shot by Curry, no good.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Here is Boomer. Jokic defending. To the inside. Here's Boomer, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of.
You know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
And it's Leonard, top of the key. Inside, here's Doncic. Rebound by Boomer. Boomer's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And that's now 10 points for Boomer.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Davis comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Booker in for Tatum. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Towns is checked in for Jokic. Kevin Durant comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Butler, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Paul in for Curry. And here's Booker after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. A nice shot by Booker.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that 2-hand.
And the wide open shot from Paul with nobody on it. There is the jumper.
I think that's the best way for Paul to open up the passing lanes, expand them, keep knocking down those deep ones, and the defense will have to pick its poison.
Defensive.
And the call will go against Boomer. That's his first foul. Damian Lillard, he's checked in for the East.
On the court.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters. In the All-Star game, then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, and that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Now here's Booker after the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star Game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star Game.
Seems to have a knack for hitting. Guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the East All-Stars. 6-point game. Here is Boomer. 10 points for him. Back to Lillard.
Hold on, one more try. One more
Passes
try.
it to Boomer. Just 4 to shoot. Trying to get open is Davis. Towns with the defensive effort.
He a big boy.
Here's the West with the ball.
He a big boy.
Now the pass to Paul. On the wing, Doncic to the inside. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars.
The officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
knock down those free throws and 100%
watch
free
it back.
throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
We've got Boomer, Holiday out there with Irving. Then it's Tatum, and it's Antetokounmpo in a power forward.
That shot.
That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter that I think his ability to set up teammates.
That nigga said that shot. That shot. Damn. God. Damn. That shot.
Often underrated.
Here is Boomer. Outside Holiday. Pass to Boomer. And stolen by Simmons. Nifty move. That shot off. Great D that time from Boomer.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
5 to shoot. They double him with Jokic. The offensive rebound. Here's Boomer. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Shot's good from Boomer. Boomer's got 12 points in the game.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Curry finds Simmons. It's deflected. Here's Boomer, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. 14 points for Boomer.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Jokic with it, now guarded by Tatum. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there. Great play most of your career in the 90s. The game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled. But what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow.
Well, that's a nice up-tempo play from Holiday. Got the rock and didn't waste any time finding the shot.
Curry can't get it to go.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's Tatum. 17-point lead, their biggest.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Curry against Irving. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an All-Star Game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Simmons can bounce now. He's 6'11", but he can get up in the air, too. Makes dunks a lot more fun when you're that tall and can bounce like Simmons can. Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
The West All-Stars with the ball. Trailing by 17. Curry passes to Leonard. Passes it to Jokic. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Boomer's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead.
And there's the pass to Antetokounmpo. Leonard brings the double team. Tatum. And stolen by Simmons. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Jokic. Curry's got 13.
Another high IQ pass by Jokic. I mean, he knows all eyes are on him, and so he gives it up to a ready shooter. That's just good basketball.
That one goes in.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Jokic, 13 feet away. 2 points, that one goes. He's got 5.
Yeah, Jokic likes to keep the defense off balance, guessing as to what he's going to do. He's a threat from everywhere, and his mid-range game helps him put defenses in a pickle.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
Just a ridiculous dunk there. There aren't many guys who can pull off a throwdown like that.
Leonard looking around. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. So a pretty lopsided game for the first half. East All-Stars.
I need some aquafina. I need some water. I need it.
And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star Game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second half even more in store for him.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Jokic. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Curry. And it's Harden in at the 3 slot. And here's Giannis after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Shoots off the step back. Yep, that one goes in there. Giannis has got 6 points.
You know, I know Giannis would rather get inside, but he's got the touch to make the mid-range shot, and he needs to take it when it's available.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Back to Curry. Going inside. Got a hand on it. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. And so here are the West All-Stars. 15-point game. And here's Doncic from the arc.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding is
that was terrific.
Good.
Yeah, and the number of slams here we're seeing tonight off the chart.
Somebody forgot to tell these guys the dunk contest is on a different night.
Harden has a wide open look, and they recover it. Leonard, no luck.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. Irving's shot is good.
Are you kidding? This is an all-star finish if ever I've seen one.
And that's one of the plays people are going to remember and talk about from this year's game for sure.
Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. 15 points in the game.
Oh, how about an athletic play by Curry? There's some contact, but he slips by it and gets it to go.
Irving passes to Boomer. Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Boomer. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Jokic passes to Leonard. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Boy, a wicked dunk by Leonard, showing this defense just how explosive he can be.
Outside Irving. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Jokic with the steal. To the middle, here's Curry, and the layup is good. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Here's James. Good work there as it goes.
How about this combination? Strength of a center and guard skills. LeBron James remains the game's most difficult wing to defend inside.
He gets it to go. Jokic has got his third basket of the night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Boomer. West All-Stars with the rebound. Harden with it. Now guarded by Tatum. And that one's good. Leonard.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive. And it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Harden kicks to Jokic. Puts it up from 12. And that one comes up a bit short. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pass.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Randall's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Holiday comes in for Tatum. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Irving. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Sabonis, he's checked in for Jokic. Kevin Durant comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Butler, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Paul in for Stephen Curry. Back to LeBron. To the paint. Here's Boomer. Banked in off the glass. Boomer's got 6 points in the quarter. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the East All-Stars.
Their high-energy defense.
First third quarter, bro. I need some water. Immaculately.
Effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they defended the rim as they've challenged every shot, also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Shots good from Butler.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Boomer the pass to Lillard. Here's Boomer, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists tonight.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Outside, Sabonis. Now Butler. 9 points in the game so far. The dish to Doncic. 6 to shoot. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Boy, a superb shot block. LeBron continues to add to his highlight reel of impressive rejection.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Trailing by 17. And it's Durant missing. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
You know, I think the passing skills of LeBron are his greatest asset, and he's got some great ones in addition to that. But his passing is otherworldly. When you get open, he gets it to you with exactly the right speed and pace so you can handle it.
Back to Paul. Pass to Durant. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
Davis is checked in for the East. Booker comes in for Drew Holiday. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Towns is checked in. James, the pass to Lillard. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 3 assists now in this one.
And you see the confidence Lillard has from that spot. You'd expect him to knock those down.
The pass to Durant. Lays it up off the glass. KD's got 5 now.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Here is Boomer, defended by Towns. KD comes with the double team. Doncic with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Paul. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Boomer the pass to Davis. Lillard outside. Here's Boomer, and that one is stuffed right through.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
And Doncic, here we go. Towns for 3. And Davis pulls it down. And there's the feed to LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
Boom! LeBron. He's still got major bounce and force on the fly.
LeBron's gone 5 of 6 in field goal attempts tonight. Paul looking around. Here's Durant, and there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Davis.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. 20 seconds left to play in the third. Booker against Doncic. It's tipped. LeBron outside.
Oh, the alley-oop connection. That's all-star play at its best.
Here's Towns. 2 on the clock. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists here tonight. And so it's the East All-Stars holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a great job shutting down James Harden. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, we're back in a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star Game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star Game, is there?
LeBron James is out there with Davis. It's Boomer. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Garland in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. Here is Boomer, defended by Towns. And Clark, the NBA is supporting those players who use their platform for change. In 2021, the NBA created the new Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Award.
Yeah, that sends a really powerful message because those who have followed the career of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he was my idol as I was growing up, know that he not only performed at the highest level between the lines, but he has always been a voice and an activist for social justice, for education, for doing what's right and decent. His career outside of basketball clearly embodies what being about human rights is all about. So that's a really powerful message, and one that I'm glad to see the NBA put forth. Well, you look at DeRozan's game, and he's a powerful finisher. That's really one of the main staples of his attack.
James finds Booker. Down low. Here is Boomer, guarded by Doncic.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with two hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Ball outside. Doncic outside. Shoots the three. He doesn't hit that one. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And yes, it's good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting. There's some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply make.
It's Curry outside, and James pulls it down. LeBron's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Boomer. Left side, Tatum. Passes to Boomer. On the wing, Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Boomer. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 44 points for Boomer.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Jokic with it. Right side, Leonard. Curry on the wing. He's covered by Irving. A fader. Got a piece of it. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. James Harden. He's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And Doncic is subbed in for Jimmy Butler. Irving against Curry. Irving passes to Boomer.
2 minutes.
Clark, we know injury prevention is a huge aspect for teams, and it seems like training staffs hold a lot more weight than they did in the past.
I think you're exactly right, Kevin. No doubt about it, and for good reason. I mean, the medical staffs include doctors and trainers and physiotherapists and the like, and they really have enhanced what goes into preparing players for their seasons throughout their careers, and it's become more precise, it's better. Yet there are still going to be injuries, but the treatment and care players get now, I think, is platinum level across the league.
Lets it fly. Nice defense from KD.
Now, the defense was far from awful. However, he's still got to make these shots, in my opinion.
Back to Curry. There's 1:17 left to play in the final quarter. Inside, and Jokic slams it in.
You know, you never know what Jokic is going to do because he's so unpredictable when he's working in the screen and roll.
The pass to Boomer. It's deflected, and the ball travels out of his hand. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening.